Good morning, everyone. We're going to do another remote math lesson. So we've entered into Module 14. And all the Module 14 is doing is now talking about those solid 3D shapes. So we'll still review flat shapes or 2D shapes a little bit, but you should be pretty confident with naming your shapes, telling how many sides and how many vertices. If you're still struggling with that, that's something that you can get a little extra help with at home. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the 3D shape called the sphere. And if you remember, these are the ones that they think that they're similar to. This is the 2D shape, it's flat. This one is a 3D shape. It's called a solid, it kind of pops out. You can pick it up, it's round. So we're gonna be talking about the sphere today. Can you say sphere? Sphere, like balls, marbles, oranges, apples, bowling balls, basketballs, baseballs, you got it. So it says, a sphere has curved surface. So no straight lines anymore, they're curved. It rolls, and then it gives you an example. A basketball is a sphere. All right, so if you guys grab this sheet, this is what we can do right now, and you can get this page done. So we're on Module 14, and it's gonna be the first lesson of it. So the front is just asking you to compare shapes. So do you see these little divided lines? We're looking just at that first row, then the middle row, then the last row. So I'm gonna do it this way to make it easier right now. We're looking just at that first row. And it says, look at each group of shapes, mark an X on the shape that does not look like the other shapes in the group. So what do we see here? A rectangle. What do we see here? A bigger rectangle. What do we see here? A skinny rectangle. What do we see here? A triangle. What do we see here? A rectangle. So which one doesn't belong? Did you say the triangle doesn't belong? I hope so. The other one are all rectangles, and it doesn't matter the size for this one. We found the one that doesn't belong was the triangle. So now move over to that middle section. So I'm just folding my paper. You don't need to, if you can just follow between those lines. So what do we have here? I see a triangle too. Triangle, square, triangle, triangle. Now the triangles are different sizes, but that doesn't necessarily matter because there's another one that definitely doesn't belong. What doesn't belong? The square. X it out. And let's go to the last one. Let's say our shapes. We have a square, a circle, a square, a square, a smaller square. Which one doesn't belong? You got it, the circle. All right, moving on, turn your page. All right, now it says sort by kind, and they're gonna give us directions. Because when I first looked at this, I said, well, I see a couple cylinders, I see a couple cubes, I see some different colored things, so I've gotta listen for my direction. And my direction for number one at the bottom says, circle the shapes that are the same color. Okay, that's easy. Which ones are we gonna circle? You got it, all the green ones, because they're the same color. Circle, 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 circle. Get it? Okay. Ooh, I see these are all cylinders. Remember that cylinder shape that kind of looks like the soup can? It's got two rounded, a flat on top, flat on bottom, and it's curved in the middle. Let's see what I have to do for number two. It says mark an X on the shape that doesn't belong. Uh-oh. Cylinder, 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 cylinder. They're all cylinders, so now I've got to look somewhere else. So what else makes them different? Did you find it? This one. It's smaller than those three. So this one, size did matter. Okay, turn your page. Oh, I love it. Okay, boys and girls, this is where we do the 3 reads. Do you remember that? We listen for the story. We want to know what it's about. The second read is to find what number or what they're asking. And the third is what questions could we ask? So let me read the little story and then we'll do our 3 reads. So it says, listen to the story. Talk about the shapes you see in the picture. Mark an X on Lauren's gifts. Lauren receives a gift. The item is solid and round with a curved surface. All right, so I'm gonna do first read over here, second read, and then the third read. And you guys are gonna tell me what are the important things. Remember, the first read is what is this story about? So let me read it again, and I want you to tell me what's it about, and I'm gonna write it right up here. It says, mark an X on Lauren's gift. Lauren receives a gift. The item is solid and round with a curved surface. Alrighty, so, what's this about? Did you say it's about Lauren's gift? So it's about Lauren's gift. Well, how do they spell Lauren? L-U. Lauren's gift. Yep. So that's the one we have to find. We have to find Lauren's gift. They gave us some clues. What were the clues they said? They said it's solid. So let me just make sure. Is solid 2D or a 3D shape? Solid. I know I heard that word somewhere. I know that flat went with 2D. So I think solid goes with 3D. So I'm gonna put a little thing over here that it's a 3D. When I see the word solid, I mean those pop out 3D shapes. But they gave us another clue. They said it's round with a curved surface. So round, okay, with curved surface. Okay. And then the question they want us to find is, what present did she get? But on the 3 reads, we could ask lots of different questions. We could ask, look at our picture and see what we could ask. Could I ask, how many cone-shaped things are there? Could I ask, how many balloons are in the picture? Could I ask, how many items are on the table in all? Could I ask, what shape is the banner in the back? This little banner that runs through there, what shape is it? Do you see how you can ask so many questions? That's what's great about this third read. The third read gets you thinking about, oh, what else could I ask? What else could I find? What else? So we know we're looking for Lauren's gift, so let's get back to this one. We know it's a solid. So I'm looking, I know it's not any of the banner because those are triangles like this. Those are the flat ones. So I know it's not that. Balloons, are they solid? They pop out. Are they round with curved surfaces? Alrighty. And, but you know what? The gifts are on the table. Okay. So let me look at the table. So I know cubes. There's a couple cubes, but I know the cubes have flat lines, so it can't be that. Have you guys found the gift that's Lauren's? It's round and it has curved surface. Do you know which one she got? I do too. And it says put an X on it. So what are you gonna put the X on? Did you say you're gonna put an X on the ball? I think Lauren got the ball as a gift. All right, let's move on. Okay, on this page, number 1 at the top, it says, color the objects that are shaped like spheres. Let's go back to our sphere picture. Oh yeah, that thing that looks like the basketball, round, pops out. So let's look at this top, and it says to color them. So I'm just gonna take my marker and I'm gonna shade them, remember? So which one could it be? Let's see, could it be this one? Could it be this one? Yep. Could it be this one? No. Does anybody know what that one's called? Did I hear cube? Oh, you're so smart. What's this one? Did I hear cylinder? Very good. I hope you just colored the 2 spheres. Down here it says color the objects that are shaped like spheres. So this looks like it might be a little necklace. So right away I see a sphere. Then I see a cylinder. Then I see a cone. Then I see a cube. Now I see another sphere, then a cylinder. So you were coloring in the 2 spheres. Kind of looks like they're doing a pattern here. Sphere, cylinder, cone, cube. Sphere, cylinder, what would come next? Cone, cube. Good job. Just pulled in a little extra there. Okay, turning the page. For number 3, it says, point to the curved surface of the sphere. Color the curved surface you see. So where does it curve? It curves all around the outside, right? That's where it curves. So just take your crayon and kind of do that outside. And number 4 says, I'm looking, they might have a little lunch here. I don't know if that's a sandwich, maybe an orange or a tomato, it's hard to tell, maybe a cheese stick. But it says, mark an X on the object that has only a curved surface. Describe the shape to classmates. So what they're saying is there cannot be any flat surface. So at first I thought the cheese stick's curved in the middle, but it has 2 flats. So they want to know the only one that's curved. Doesn't have any flat spots. And you should have found whatever this is. Probably the orange is what I'm guessing. Orange, put an X through it. Great job. Back page. Okay, let's look at my direction down at the bottom. For number 5, it says mark an X on the sphere. Did you find it? Which one did you put an X on? The ball. And number 6 says circle the objects that are shaped like spheres. So shaped like a sphere, and it says objects. So I think I'm going to be circling more than one because it didn't say circle the object. It says circle the objects. So, I see a sphere here. Nope, not a sphere. Sphere. Nope. What would that one almost be like? Cylinder. You got it. All right, so we're done with this math page. What I'd like to do right now is just take a quick minute to review not only our 2D shapes, but then we'll review 3D shapes, just for those that might be still struggling with it. So here's my flat shape. I know that it has 1, 2, 3, and 4 sides, but I notice that 2 sides are long and 2 are short. What is this? Did you say a rectangle? If you still don't know it's a rectangle, put wheels on it, turn it into a school bus. What does the school bus say? Oh, now I know. It's a rectangle. All right. For this shape, 1, 2, 3 sides. Doesn't matter if I do it upside down, sideways. What is it? Did you say triangle? If you still didn't know this was a triangle, put an ice cream scoop on top. And if you want to try a lick, what starts with try? Triangle. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 sides and 4 corners, which are vertices. Oh yeah, this is a square because they're all the same size. If you still don't know this is a square, think of our character. SpongeBob circle pants? No. SpongeBob rectangle pants? No. SpongeBob square pants, square. Alrighty, this one has many vertices and many sides. To count, there are 6. Did you say it's a hexagon? If you still don't know it's a hexagon, turn it into the stop sign shape. And if somebody starts to go through that stop sign, your mom and dad would yell, "Hey!" and then turn that right into that word, hexagon. And last but not least, it's a flat shape. It is a circle, round as round can be. So 2D shapes should be really good by now. 3D shapes, the one we were doing today was a sphere. We talked about it being the orange. We talked about it, in our book about different mobiles that were rounded, things like that. It's a sphere. It doesn't have straight sides. It has curved sides. This one, we've talked about a little bit in class and a little bit on videos. This is a cube. You can think of like an ice cube. You can think of the dice that you play as a cube shape. There's a game called a Rubik's Cube, and they have all different color squares, and you have to turn it to get it to all one color. It's a cube. If you look, the cube has many square faces. If we were to count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6. Ooh, it has 6 faces. 5, 6, all the way around it has a square face. It's a cube. This one, we said has a round bottom and a round top, and then it's curved. This is called a cylinder. Let's turn this into my Diet Pepsi. Let's open it up and drink it. Here we go, a cylinder. And last but not least, we can be a party hat. We can be a cone. We run around in gym. Oh, I just said the name of it. It's a cone. It has one flat side and one pointy side. Alrighty, real quick, I'll put them back up and you tell me what it is. Shout it right out. Did you say cylinder? Cone? Cube? Sphere. Good job. See you next time.